Today I'm gonna be absolutely destroying my boyfriend's garden and grow a garden. I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna be renovating his garden to look completely different, just like I renovated mine. And if you haven't seen that video, make sure you stop what you're doing, go watch that first, and then come back. A lot of you have seemed to really like my renovation video and have asked for some more. So I'm gonna try to renovate his garden a little differently than I did mine and see what we can do with that. I did get his permission, and I do want to say I will never ever go and renovate anybody's gardens. I will never ask for passwords or accounts. So if anyone's ever claiming to be me and saying that they'll renovate your garden, please do not trust them. That is not me. I will never ever ask you guys if I can do that. I am on his PC, so this is literally how I'm renovating his garden. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to his account and we're gonna get started. Okay, and we are on the Wake account, obviously. Oh my goodness, what are these eyes? He looks like he's seen some things. Okay, so we're gonna check out what we have to deal with. It looks like, aw, I don't want to ruin like a lot of his stuff. There's no trespassing sign. Okay, I'll get some ideas from that. But I think these gnomes are so adorable. So I think I'm gonna keep an idea of keeping those gnomes in there. All right, it looks like he's got all of his cauliflower and moon mangoes in this section with some apples, his coconut tree, some of the summer harvest stuff with some pears, kiwis. Okay, these are all summer harvest and the 4th of July stuff. He's got this big dinosaur. We got a whole bunch of mangoes, some liberty lilies, a bunch of raccoons, this really big cactus, and a really big beanstalk. Oh, this is a really nice decoration. He's most likely going to be watching this. He's got a rock. Okay. And a tractor. Okay. Okay, I'm getting city farm vibes. I think we can definitely do something with this. I'm gonna take a look at his cosmetics though, and let's see what we're working with. Okay, so we're not working with anything. Okay, so we're gonna have to go and buy some cosmetics. It looks like he does have a recall wrench, so that works out perfectly. Okay, let's see what's in shop. Ooh, we've got this canopy, table, torch, stone lantern. I think we'll buy the stone lantern. What if we did like a medieval vibe? I'm trying to think of a really good idea. That's good. I'm gonna let that restock. I don't want to spend too much Robux. I could give him Robux on this account. Maybe like a castle type entrance over here. We'll still keep the gnomes. Let me see how many placements we can do. Okay, so he did not buy any placement slots. We have 75 total things we can place. If I don't buy placement slot, which I probably will end up giving him Robux to do that, and then we can have 275 items, which is fine. I can move different stuff around and then worry about the back here later. I'm also not gonna go and delete anything of his. He told me I could, but I told him like I didn't really want to do that. It's still his garden and I feel like we can just move stuff around. So we do have a bunch of trowels that we can move stuff around in. I'm thinking we could do like a cute little sitting area in here. These mangoes we might have to rotate a little bit. So maybe if we go ahead and put our pillars over here, and then see, this is kind of the vibe that I had when I had my garden. I wish I could give cosmetics because I totally have a lot. All right, let's see about these torches. I wonder if we can move them onto the pillars themselves. There we go. Does that look silly? I don't know if that looks silly, but I'm gonna check the cosmetic shop. Okay, we restock in 3 minutes. Ooh, maybe this table. Maybe this wood pile too. I don't want to give him like too much of a girly vibe, even though I could totally make this whole thing pink, but I definitely want to do like a medieval type. And then I'm almost wondering, but what if we actually were to move this up? Okay, sorry. Sudden food delivery. I'm gonna see about moving this possibly. Okay, I want to do like that, but up there. This is gonna be a little tough. Do it with this owl statue. Put that on top of there. Okay, we're still not there yet. Like that. And then we can move our sign to be right there. Ooh, this one might be a little tricky. That looks a little silly. I think it's the sign that's throwing me off. And then I think we're gonna need a ton of rocks to be able to pull off what we're gonna have to do. But we could definitely add more decoration onto that to make this look like a more medieval farm. So I'm going to go over to the cosmetics. It should be updated. Yes. Okay, perfect. We got some paths. We might need this just in case, so I'm gonna buy it because you never know. Maybe another stone table. Maybe we could restock. I'll give him some Robux. Ooh, perfect. Okay, we got this. We need that. Maybe this table, more tiles, and we're buying that. Okay, we'll use that for now, but I still kind of want to focus on this front area. So we're going to put a rock down. We're gonna go ahead and move our sign over here, grab this rock, put this rock about over here, do another one, and put that rock in there. Then we can grab our sign and put our sign up here, and then we'll turn our sign that way. It's not looking terrible, guys. It's not looking terrible. We might get rid of this chain up here. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going to the cosmetic shop to see what else we can get. Oh, these large stone pads are what we're gonna need, and another rock pile. I think he did say he liked my path on my garden. You know what? We can include the wood here. It should be fine. It should go with it. So we're gonna need more of those, obviously. But this is what we're working with. Maybe if we put some decoration right there, it won't look as silly and goofy, but move this rock up, move that one as well next to it, and then move our path right back to where we were. So it's coming together. It's not looking terrible. We're gonna make like a little stone path on top of our wood, and then maybe one of those, one of those, one of those. Obviously we're gonna need some more of these little pathways, but it's not looking terrible. And I'm also wondering if we add these little tables to the little side, maybe that would look a little better on the decoration. Okay, so far it's a little better than what we had in the beginning, but it could still use a lot more cosmetics. We're so far at 70 place items, so we kind of need to maybe update that in a little bit, but I'm gonna work with what we got and keep pushing for a better outcome. I'm kind of wanting to like, why does he have so many blueberry bushes? I'm thinking we can move some of these back here. I can place one of these there along with this right here, and then we'll take, ooh, oh, but he has this flower bed over here. It's kind of messy. Maybe instead of right there, oh, that's insane. Okay, maybe instead of right here, actually let me see something. Yeah, no, okay, I thought I was cooking. I wasn't cooking. We're gonna put that up for right now. I guess we'll move this. Thing is on my garden, I didn't do this in a front place. I did this farther back. So we could pathway off into it. I can move the big giant cactus that he has. Yes, we can. Okay, perfect. And now what we'll do is we'll move this over here. We'll move this over here. And then we'll go ahead and we'll move our plants as well over there. See, this is my absolute favorite thing that I did with my garden on my plot. I don't want to move too much of his stuff. Oh, you can move your friendship pot. Well, he wants it back there, I think, so we're gonna leave it. I really want to move this mango tree. It is driving me insane. Ooh, some mint we could put in our flower bed. Got some nightshade we'll throw in here. And then that should be fine for now with the stuff over there. Just kind of want to spread it out because I'm not going to destroy anything. So do you think we could do this little marketplace within here? That is so cute. And then a little pathway. We'll do some of this big rock, that one right there, and then maybe we could do this little stone lantern. I think this is like one of my favorite things to do with the lanterns and the rocks. And then we can go ahead and add some of our little paths. So I'll add this little circle right there. I'll add this path right there, and then this one right here, and turn it just a little bit. And then if we add some cute little decorations over here, like maybe one of these pineapples, and then maybe what else does he have? This is gonna sound silly, but this is one of my favorite things to do. I don't know if he has any carrot seeds. Putting in some of your basic seeds can add for decoration. If you're not gonna sell them, like you can use them as, oh, he had 20, whoops. You can use them as the decorations. It's really cute in my opinion, and look, it just adds little foliage and stuff. I think it's adorable. So we're going to keep working here. I feel like I could put something right there, but I'm not sure yet. So, and then this one we can also do our itty bitty paths with that right there. Turn it, this one in there, and then we'll grab another one of these little ones, and maybe this little lantern can go within there. And you already have your cute little rose garden. Like I said, foliage and stuff, adding like little flowers and stuff would be really, really cute. Maybe we have some dandelions and stuff we can add. We have a daffodil. We're gonna get 4 of those and just leave them there to kind of just grow and add extra little decorations. I want to get more paths so I can finish this pathway and go down straight, add some stuff on the path, and then honestly just tidy up the garden. And you could leave it at that, but if you want extra decoration, definitely use the little itty bitty stuff. Okay, so I bought quite a bit. We're gonna see about finishing this pathway. I'm not sure because we only were able to get 2 of these large paths, and I think we need a few more. I mean, I literally sat there refreshing the shop and we only got 2. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need probably like 4 more of those. Everything's already looking really, really good for his garden. We got a fountain. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cute. Okay, we've spent quite a bit already trying to find these paths, and I haven't gotten a single one. So I'm gonna kind of focus on fixing up this part. Does this match our pillars up here? Okay, it does. I also got this really cute frog statue because I think that is the cutest little thing I've ever seen. Some of these lights in between our pathway. Everything's starting to look a lot nicer. I mean, you gotta give me credit. His garden's pretty slam-packed. I'm not gonna say it was worse than mine, but it's pretty slam-packed to the brim with quite a bit of stuff. So I just want to clean it up for him and make it look really cute. I don't know what I'm thinking. These, I just don't think I like those right there. I'm not sure what it is, but something is off and it is driving me nuts if you cannot tell. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just ignore the front for a bit and put down this large path because I need it. Need to see how much left we have for this, and then I'm thinking about 2 or 3 more and then we'll finally be done with that. I think we should also turn this mango tree just to kind of keep that out of the way of our path. But everything is coming together pretty nice. Put this on top of the owl, and then we get our chain and put that on top of there, and then we have this little like walkway. Okay, I don't hate it. Oh, I see. Okay, I see the problem. There we go. I was like, something's off about this. It's because I'm silly and I don't know what I'm doing. Could decorate behind here where this frog pond is, and then we can put some of these little lights down here, and then I'm gonna turn this. Look at this little fountain. Okay, I think that is adorable, and it'll be even better once this path finally connects to it. So that's definitely something I need to focus on. Okay, so finally, after what feels like forever, I think we finally got enough of the large floors. So I went ahead and bought like literally every single one I saw, and now what we're gonna do is we're going to finally put the rest of these down. I don't know why they're so hard to come by in the shop, and I don't even think I had this big of a problem getting them on my main, but we're gonna place these down, and it goes into our little pond, our little fountain thing. So we're gonna bring this one right there, turn it, grab this one, put that one right there. So far that is our pathway. I think she is looking super duper cute. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put these 2 lanterns over here. I think this is super duper freaking cute. Honestly, all I think we need now is to clean up for the garden because it's still looking pretty full and I don't want to like ruin anything. So really hard to move things though. Nothing's wanting to move. We can tidy up his pears by moving them all closer together. Move the avocados kind of closer with each other. And then it looks like he has some stone bites that we'll place at the entrance. I don't want to get rid of any of his progress because I think that would just be evil and cruel. So we're just gonna leave his stuff out here to grow and mutate, and he can do as he wishes with it. But with the decoration, I think it's added quite a bit more life to it, and I think it looks a lot cuter. Okay, so far we have our front because I don't want to spend all of his money, so this is the best we're gonna get for right now. We have the little front entrance. I kept his little gnomes because I thought that was so cute. I kept his owl, and I kind of just tried to make it look rustic and medieval. And then we have our little pathway where you walk down and it's just a stone pathway on top of the wood. And then we have this little frog fountain, which I thought was a really cute addition. I added a bunch of rocks on the back. If you want to try to mimic that, I would definitely add itty bitty rocks to these on top. If we turn over here, we have a little flower bed. This is kind of just the binx touch so that every time he plays, I'll always be here somehow, and it'll be this little flower bed. And I'll tell him like, you know what, you can do whatever with it, but adding extra flowers would make it so much cuter. And then I kind of just cleared up and moved some stuff around just to give it some space. I didn't move any of this. I kind of kept the cauliflower the way it is. We go over here and we have our little marketplace. I thought this was so cute with this little tractor that he had. I didn't want to remove it. Honestly, for renovating this garden and doing what I can with it, I think it's really cute. I mean, like, obviously we're going to sit here and buy every single seed that we can and every single grow a garden update, and our garden's gonna get full and big and nasty. I don't hate it. I mean, maybe I could probably clean some more stuff up, but there's just simply not that much room left, and I don't know know what else to move. Honestly, I'm just here to place some stuff down, and we've made him a nice little pathway he can work with, a nice little entranceway with a no trespassing sign still, and kind of try to make it look rustic and cute at the same time. Okay, so honestly, like I said, I did my absolute best with that garden. I only was really there to renovate. I wasn't going to delete any of his stuff because it's not mine to delete. So obviously our styles are going to be a little bit different, and I just spent way more Robux adding everything onto here. Probably could have built him a bridge too, but I just went ahead and kept it flat, and if he wants to change it, he can. But I just added some life to his garden, and I really hope you guys enjoyed watching that. If you want to see more, let me know. I could definitely renovate some of my friends' gardens. And if you like this content, don't forget to press the like button, subscribe for more content, and comment your favorite style that you've built on Grow a Garden. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!